Sacrifice him. We need his power. We need his gifts. We need his energy. Man, I'm telling you, Pastor, I ain't done nothing for things going wrong. Just serving God. Man, just serving God.
For thousands of years around the world, both in ancient times and in this new modern age. Full moons, eclipses, blood moons have always been a very powerful energy, an energy source used to empower blood magic, spells, and sacrificial rituals. Amplified. Stay tuned if you want to learn about the signs and symptoms of blood magic. Stay tuned if you want to learn if magic has been done to you. Stay tuned if you want to learn how to break blood magic, dark magic, jinx, hexes, curses, juju, black magic spells. Stay tuned and learn how to protect yourself. Full blood moon and lunar eclipse. This is not just another moon phase. According to NASA, the blood moon, aka also known as worm moon, will arrive and appear full for 3 days starting Wednesday evening and ending on Saturday morning. However, we know that the shadow period of 3 days prior and 3 days after is most crucial and critical. Also, this energy will be lasting and set off the whole season for the next couple of months, down into September the 9th. I'll explain later. So go ahead and grab yourself a notebook, a pencil, an ink pen, a crayon, hell, even a damn eyebrow pencil, because we're about to set it off. Yes, and you want to be able to take some notes. As you guys know, I always get those downloads. I never know what I'm going to say. Spirit be dropping them nuggets. And all you got to do is show up with the sauce. Because we all about to eat up in here, up in here. Yeah. Let's get started, guys. Okay, guys, you guys should see the video lineup on the screen. Yes, indeed. Stay tuned. There is going to be a ritual to break blood magic spells. Also, we'll be talking about the lunar eclipse, and well, y'all can read shit. All right, guys. So I'm gonna probably be trying to stay as close to this lineup as possible as spirit allows. So the lunar full moon, yes, it is officially eclipse season. Oh my God, the spring equinox, spring break for some people. I'm hearing the equalizer of frequency. Yes, indeed. Evolution and transformation time. This is here for you to grab and snatch and claim as your own. It's also the worm moon. For me, I got to download that your enemies are going to become maggots. Yes, indeed. This is also the final full moon of the winter, waxing gibbous. Also, I'm hearing some numbers. 1313 is significant. I'm about to look that up in my angel book. If somebody has an angel book, look it up 1313 or do a quick Google series search. Also, number three, angel number three, angel number one, life path number 1, 7, and then also number 13. You guys, this moon, it means so much. Oh my God, this season. It's a time to sort, organize, file, put in order, and get ready. Clear the space. I'm hearing like somebody is also about to change spaces or switch up the space. Yes, indeed. And the main thing, since Wednesday, when this shadow period began, you guys, you know it's always 3 days before and 3 days after. There was a lot of different occurrences that started happening early that Wednesday morning. And within myself, I was like, oh, wait, hold up. The energy is feeling different. Like the vibe is like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I knew that Mercury was getting ready to retrograde. I knew that Venus had already retrograde and all this other alignments and planetary dispositions and shifting was happening, right? But it was just really odd. And some people, was feeling the energy right away. Some others later on. I was feeling it right away, y'all. Oh my God, I got so many stories, but I do not want to take up too much of you guys' time because I got so much to get out. But let me just say this. From that day forward, that morning forward, Spirit dropped deep into the bellows of my spirit and said, you know what? All this is happening is simply the unexpected. He said, tell the people, and I'm telling you, expect sudden change and expect the unsuspected. Yes. You guys, a lot of these changes and shifts are going to happen well deep into September 9th, 2025. Yes, indeed. Also, we have a solar eclipse coming on March 28th. Yes, indeed. Yes, you guys, on Friday night, the moon will be performing and dancing across our Earth's dark shadow. This is a very rare event, total lunar eclipse. It's not just another moon phase, is what you guys got to know. This is not just another moon video. This is a spectacular event. The stage is being set, you guys. While many people are going to be going out to view, I should say, in the North American region, they're going to be distracted. Why? Why is this moon so popular? As it's in its moon orbit tilt, NASA predicts the red blood moon will appear, and it will last, I guess, in the color of red for like 65 minutes, y'all. Yes, and the moon sextile will be in Mars, and Spirit is saying he needs you to take courage and know that it's in the sign of Virgo. It directly is opposing Saturn, and it's going to amplify the energy with opposition to Neptune. So a lot of you may be feeling, kind of confused, a little bit disoriented, or a lot of disorientation. Can't talk. Disorientated. Somebody's throat chakra. Yeah. Somebody got a cold. Coming on. You better start working on that right now. Something you did out in the night air. Yeah, you need to catch it right now. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself being off work more than you expected. Yeah, you don't want to take that extra time off, not right now, especially when you're trying to save your vacation days though. You guys, I'm about to let you guys know what's coming up for the fire signs, the earth signs, the water signs, and the air signs. Yes, indeed. And in just a few. So Spirit wants me to let you guys know that you need to be aware of this great energy shift. You need to be knowledgeable that timelines will shift. A lot of people will consciously wake up. As this earth is ascending, the entire vibe will enlighten mankind. A lot of people will be quantum leaping into new realities and timelines. You guys, we are approaching more deeper into the new age of the 5D for those who are ready. There will be a lot of higher frequencies coming in. So a lot of people will start to feel kind of disoriented again, as I said earlier, and feel kind of overwhelmed. And that's simply because the new earth, the timeline is changing. There's a rebirth happening, you guys. And we got to sync with the flow of things. Because everything I'm hearing, rapid activation. So a lot of you are about to become activated, and the time is about to speed up. Some of you already feel like time is speeding its ass off. I always say that every time it's, Happy New Year come January, people are always like, oh my God, I have this resolution. And I already talked about it in my video about this is not the real New Year around January. You can go back on my channel and look at that video. But it's really in March, around the March equinox, March 20th, when spring starts, everything's brand new again. But a lot of people, they fail on their New Year's resolution, and this is why, right? But one thing that doesn't fail is the speeding up of time, right? I swear to God, every freaking year, oh my God, it's like the year gets faster and faster and faster, right? Well, this time we're about to quantum leap, you guys. We're about to, so a lot of you are beginning to leap into other timelines. Man, for those who know me, those are close to me, we've been talking about, how you've been ending up on different timelines and the things we are witnessing and seeing and hearing, right? It's a trip. Woo! It is a trip, let me tell you. But it's just the higher frequencies, guys. It's what it is.
And there's a surge. If you're not feeling it now, you're gonna feel it, whether you believe it or not. There is a rebirth happening. Karmic cycles are coming to a close. There's an urgency and an expectation. It's time to assume the position. It's time. What that means, to line. Go back on my channel and watch the video right now called "Assume the Position." Right? I see a lot of progress. A lot of intensity happening. Star seeds and light workers are getting into position. You may kind of feel a little estranged right now. You feel like some of you, I feel like, I'm sensing like a lot of you feel like you're kind of moving away from mainstream everything. Some things for some and everything for some people, for other people, right? And it's because you are ascending. You are ascending and going to a higher plateau. A lot of us is transferring over, right? And it comes down to this, guys. The shift, the split. Oh my God. It's like a switch. You turn on the switch when it's dark, then it's light, right? Turn it back off, then it's dark again. You're either going to be dark, you're either going to be light, right? You're either going to receive or resist. Straight up. You're either going to believe this BS, this fuckery out here, this 3D fuckery, or you're going to ascend to the 5D, and it's all mental. Every last bit of it is mental. So embrace the energy shift. And the main thing here is gratitude. Yes, indeed. Alrighty, now we're going to jump into the signs and see what the spirit is saying that you need to know, what messages. We're just going to flow with it. Then I'm going to give you guys the 3 oracle cards that was pulled for each sign. You should see that popping up on the screen as well. And just stay tuned, you guys. Oh my God, you know what? I'm hearing it's coming in 3 shifts. In case y'all forgot what it is, y'all, what's up? What it is, y'all, what's up? What it is, y'all, what's up? The setup, the wrap up, and the close up. Ooh, knots, ties, breaking cords, cutting and clearing. The planet shift, night shift. Somebody's working the night shift. You got to move to the day shift. It's going to be very, very crucial. Before you go into your North Node energy in Pisces, which we're still in Pisces. I'm sorry, Aries. Yes, we're in Aries. Somebody's South Node is in Virgo. Okay. That's double. Because you know, the moon is in Virgo. You're in your South Node in Virgo. You need to ground right now. Yes, you definitely need to ground. It's something, you know what this is. Spirit says you know what this is when it comes to the night shift. You got to hurry up and make that move. Make that move right now to the day shift. Yes, and that's where you're gonna find your emotional balance. Because I feel like you're Speedy Gonzalez right now. Maybe your last name is Speedy or Gonzalez. I'm seeing like Speedy race car, racetrack, maybe like race cars. I'm hearing air travel, air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Yes, mind, body, and soul in 3s. The breakdown, the deep bellows, shadow energy. Elevate. Some will elevate, some will depreciate. Wow. You're shifting where? Where are you shifting to? Because everybody is shifting. Whether you realize it or not, you're shifting. You're either elevating or decreasing, de-elevating or decelerating. Y'all know what I'm saying. Shoot. It's all in effect. For some, it will be very subtle, you know. For those who are more open and receptive to the spirit realm or the 5D, it will be like a sudden impact. You know what I'm saying? Like a sudden impact. Pow! Yes, like that. Okay, guys. We are going to jump into the signs. Yes, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You should see your card up on the screen. Wow. Yes. Better. You better. Somebody's ancestor said you better see it and you better get it. Ooh. I don't know whose ancestor that is. Okay, so as you see, the sign says never give up. They ain't playing about you. They telling you you better lock down and sit down and do what you got to do. Yeah, so I'm gathering that yes, there's shifts coming in someone's career. In your career, job aspects. employment. Someone may need to get a job or change job. I'm seeing a shift in the staff. Okay, there's a shift coming in the staff. It's something about the staff. You know who, if this is resonating, you know who I'm talking about. You know this is for you. There's a shift coming in the staff. Don't worry. I'm hearing there's closure for some of you. There's new opportunities in a new position. Someone here needs to update their resume. That resume I'm hearing that stank old resume that you're using is not going to do it. Start looking up. Upgrade your skills. There's an ending and a new beginning. Everything is going to be returned to you. Everything that's stolen. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of stolen investments. That's for somebody. And Spirit wants you to know, my beautiful fire signs, that there is advancement coming, and this is your level up season. Life is continually a journey. And Spirit is also saying that, life has a lot of twists and turns, and each chapter, there's endings, there's beginnings, there's difficulties. Some things are easier, but there will always be a gateway for you this year. Just enter through the gateway. That's deep. Wow. Okay. That's for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Moving to our beautiful earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Alrighty, so as you see your card on the screen, it says, a cluttered mind is a cluttered life. Dang, I hella pissed. Man, that's real talk though. A cluttered mind is a cluttered life. What message do you have for earth sign spirit? Okay. Yes. Spirit is saying shed your old self, old outdated thoughts, patterns, belief systems, aspects of your personality. Learn your personal truth and stand in your personal truth. Look for new opportunities. Yes, you will find them. They will be least expected. You are advancing from, you, whoever the you is, whoever's listening right now, you'll know if this resonates. If it doesn't, then kick it to the curb. If it does, take it. You are advancing from religion to spiritualism. And then somebody here is getting ready to study the school of theology. I'm hearing Theo. Maybe your name is Theo. You're a theologian. Someone else is getting ready to study esoteric programming. Ooh. I'm actually hearing monarch programming. Somebody is going through monarch programming at this time. Yes, finish the details on your projects. You need to finish the fine details. I hear attunement. Attune the fine details. Take charge. I see somebody stepping up and somebody stepping out. Somebody right here has been in this collective has been way too serious, busy, focused. Somebody needs to go shake a tail feather. Like literally have a night out on the town. Literally pure fun. And literally just have a good time. Like somebody here also needs to just air out their thoughts, their minds, their actions, and just somebody got to start dating. Like how you expect to meet somebody? That's what Spirit is saying. Somebody's answering saying, how do you expect to meet somebody? You don't even go out. You don't even leave your house. You're always at the home. On the weekends, holidays, you're making an excuse why and what you say, oh, I gotta do this at the house, but then you don't do nothing. You need to get out. You need to get out. Oh my gosh, you need to get out. Now here's 3 good habits for a better life. I actually got this during meditation. I was thinking about you, earth signs. Regularly start exercising. Someone here needs to hydrate. You are really deficient of hydration. Someone is not getting sufficient sleep. You need to maybe take some melatonin or some sleep aids or go get a prescription, something. You need some sleep. That's all you need. You'll be okay. You're not under witchcraft. You're cloudy headed because you're not getting sleep and you're not eating right also. And you need to be ready to declutter your life. Okay? Start building positive habits and doing them today. So Spirit's saying, man, not Lali, Spirit. Real talk. Alrighty, moving on to the water signs. Yes, indeed. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Learn and grow, as you see the card on the screen. Alright, so I'm hearing for you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Give it to me. Conform. Okay, so no. Okay, Spirit is saying no more conformity. Do not conform. If it's not you, it doesn't line up, it doesn't resonate. You will find warmer relations when you stop conforming. Yes. I'm also hearing quality of friends, co-workers, associates over quantity. So focus on quality. You know, what value does the person bring to your life? I mean, are they even a person of value? If not, then you might want to start thinking about what to do with them, especially if they bring toxicity to you or negativity to you. Give them the boot without the shoelaces. You feel me? Okay. Now, Spirit's also saying stop holding back your speech. Open up and speak. Spirit been saying a lot about speaking up here lately. Oh, okay. So somebody on social media are getting ready to start social media. Need to start being vocal. Okay. Yeah. Social life. Liven up yourself and don't be no dread. Okay. Sizzle, energy. I see sizzling energy. It's something about once you start this social life on social media, socializing, you're going to liven up and sizzle with energy. You got to get out more. I'm saying like you're in a hermit mode. Dang, just like our earth signs, some of them. You're in your hermit mode, being a homebody. You need to be more adventurous, go out and party, explore, meet new people, see what's out there. Then you'll start seeing and attracting, other opportunities to yourself. Because there's a lot of growth in your path, water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. I see a lot of freaking growth, man. But you gotta get out, okay? And as far as relationship sector, for some of you, not all of you, only those who want to be, I'm seeing engagement to some, and I see some getting married. I'm seeing some singles just meeting up and just, being in a relationship, but long term, like there's no paper, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no marriage degree, then nothing like that. They're not serious in that type of way, but they're dedicated to each other, so you know who you are. Alrighty, that's is there anything else, Spirit, for our beautiful water signs? Yeah, I'm just getting growth. I'm seeing you climbing the mountain, going over the mountain, not just getting to the top and looking down. You're looking in more at the landscapes on the other side, exploring life on the other side. Like I hear the grass is greener on the other side, literally, with every step you take. You've learned a lot of experiences, you've grown and you're growing, and it's now time to blossom. Straight up, now tell me. Paula Abdul. That could be somebody's favorite singer, used to be, something about Paula Abdul. Maybe your name is Abdul, or maybe your name is Paula, or Paul even. Maybe you like working on your app, shoot, you feel me? Straight up. All right, now, moving on to the air signs. Alrighty, air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Messages for our air signs, Holy Spirit, angels, and ancestors. Please and thank you. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Okay. You're some of you are going through the balancing act. Okay, Spirit. Yes, okay. Balancing act of career and social life. Okay. So I'm hearing better. You're gonna get better with time. Okay, that's for somebody. You know what that means. I do see though, as you see, the card on the screen says better. Oops, then what if? You know what I'm hearing? Did I do that? I'm probably telling my age here, but for those of you who don't know, that was Urkel from Family Matters, a show back in the 90s. Did I do that? Better oops than what if? So yeah, someone needs to clear their headspace here, set priorities. Somebody needs to clear their space, period, wherever they're living. And somebody needs to clean out their truck, their car space. You'll feel lighter, clearer, think clearer. Step back and away from the static and the noise and the distractions. This is the mental work that you need to do right now. And just self-dive deep. Some of you are facing some crucial decisions. For some of you, whoever that resonates with, you need to hold back. Yeah, it's a big decision that you need clarity on. It's literally going to turn your life around. And it's crucial that you make the right decision. And it's actually time for change right now. It really is. It's time for you to catch up on certain opportunities that are about to come. Some that you passed that's going to come back around, is what Spirit is saying. Trust your heart's GPS. Ooh, okay. Even if the journey takes longer than expected, just know it's going to happen in divine timing. Yes, indeed. Alrighty, that was beautiful. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, guys. Now that we got all of the light, airy, fun stuff out of the way, it's time to get deep down and dirty. No, just joking. It's time to go deep, though. Well, yeah, we get into the nitty gritty. Don't forget to look at that video lineup you see on your screen right about now. Yeah, stay tuned for the rituals and known ways of how to break magic, not just blood magic, but any kind of magic. Now, of course, this is not the way that I, Lali, uses. No, of course, I'm not going to tell y'all all my secrets because I can't do that because I, like you guys, have people that are watching me that are cross watchers too that are not out to see you in as well. So I can't give up all the goodies. Now, of course, if you're a client in my business, that's a little bit different. Just slightly, just a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, this is just one out of many. You guys know that's what I specialize in. I was built for this shit. You know, one day I will be releasing my life story as to what and how I got to where I am now. But you know, that's what I specialize in, is delivering people from, you know, roots and dark magic using the power of God and my ancestors and angels, and delivering people because I've been there plenty of times. Again, not about me, enough about me. Let's get back to the details and the nitty and the gritty of it all. All right, so before we get into all that deep stuff, let's do some channeled messages. So some of them I'm not gonna even lie, during meditation. They were coming so fast, I was like, dang, are you still gonna speak these to me in the video too? Because that's gonna take like a 3-hour, 5-hour video. Anyways, most of these I did write down. Some of them I'm gonna get, I already know there's gonna be extensions of things being said with what I spew out, but let the spirit have its way. Just stay in the flow, right? And here we go. Alrighty, guys. So, someone has been doing blood sacrifices on somebody here. That came in very heavy, and they've been doing it since the blood moon kicked in the shadow period, 3 days prior. They're going to be doing it all the way till September. Something about September 9th. We are in the year of 9, but it's also judgment. They have to complete their cycle, just like a lot of things in life has to complete its cycle. Now, here's the thing. While this is happening, anyone even listening now, if you have been doing blood magic, spells, curses, juju, all that kind of stuff, spirit has a word for you later on. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, this person, these people, this coven. So I'm talking to 2 or 3 of you guys with different situations. One of you is just a person in particular. I feel like it's a mother or an auntie. Then there's a coven that you don't know about, and then there's just a group of people. I have to say, a couple of them are church witches. They go to your very church, and you think they're mothers or on the motherboard, something to do with the motherboard, or they call her mother, or maybe she's a mother of the church. She's actually a witch, yeah, and she's been working your ASS. I'm hearing the blood of Jesus, so she's always in the blood of Jesus. So this is the person that you would never, ever suspect. She's been doing some religious rites. Somebody else, this person that just got this one main person on you, it's a part of their cultural practices. I want to say they're of the Latin race, but I don't think Mexican at all. They're one of the other Latin races. There's a spiritual initiative that's been taken out on somebody's head. Yes, they're coming for your head. Also, there is a DNA energy upgrade happening to a lot of you right now, especially when you're asleep at night. Someone is getting ready to undergo a blood transfer, an infusion of some sort. Spirit says, do not do it. It's something taint. I don't even know if this is a possibility, but I'm hearing there's something taint about the blood. And it's the blood bank. Somebody's going to a blood bank. Now, I know blood banks, they draw plasma. Honestly, I'm not even into that world of like blood banks, or I know plaza, but I don't know, do they draw blood at blood banks also? I don't know. All I know is whatever bank you're going to get the needle put in you and get pumped, whether it's plaza, blood, whatever, it's something that's tainted. So either this has already happened or it's getting ready to happen. Spirit just wants you to be aware. And a lot of people, you got to know, they work with blood magic. They use blood to empower spells. Men, Spirit want me to warn you that there is a lot of females, although men are doing it now too, nowadays. But a lot of you men, particularly you men who are with someone, whether it's a woman or female, because I mean, a woman or a male, because I know nowadays there's also relationships that are not just heterosexual, but for a partner, well, particularly the females in this sense, unless they get blood from somewhere else, who knows? But I know for a fact that there is a message for someone here. Spirit is saying you need to be very careful because that woman that you're with that you don't want to be with or you can't seem to get away from, it's okay, it's a couple of you. Yeah, these women have used their menstruals, yeah, to capture you through love magic, blood magic, love magic, to cast spells on you. They keep doing it every so often, just when you're about to leave, or if you have left, some of you keep going back to her. She's not someone that you would normally be with. Yeah, just look into that. Go get a reading or talk to a pastor. I don't know where you are as far as readings or not, if you believe in them, but go get some counsel on that because there's something going on there, and this is why you can't get away. And it's somebody who actually thinks about this all the time and suspected. I know, it's very gross, inhumane. I can't even imagine. Oh my God. Yeah. And people don't realize that most blood magic spells, they're woven deep into spells and they tend to be permanent, you know. Dark curses, as a result, for the bond that ones that use it, they don't understand that they bring a dark curse into their whole generation, after next. Yeah, so part of that warning was to all dark practitioners that's, you know, out here doing all this dirt to the chosen ones out here in these streets, and to people that aren't even deserving of the dirt that you're doing to them, to separate loving couples and families, and causing chaos magic and mirror magic in people's lives, stripping them of money. There's somebody here that there's witches that are in your family, and some that's not in your family, but they're in cahoots. They've been working on your finances. They're trying to strip your money. They want to see you broke, poor, and like, you know, walking down the street talking to yourself pretty much. But there is some ancestor that's showing up that's going to knock everything further out of existence. I hear like, this is it. This is it. Yes, this is it. The rope is now around their necks. The noose. The noose is now wrapped around their neck. So what they think they're going to go do this time, it's going to go back to them times 10-fold, is what Spirit is saying. Yes, I also see like, there's a bloody binding happening right now. Someone's trying to bind somebody through blood. This is relationship again. So, unfortunately, a lot of relationship stuff has to do with a lot of like witchery. Yeah, instead of it just being natural, why would you want? I don't know. I don't understand that concept. Why do people want people that obviously don't naturally have a love for them or have feelings for them? It's beyond me. I mean, even in my business, you guys know I have Shit Sacred. Shit Sacred Apothecary and Botanica LLC, and a lot of people hit me up an email or call me and they be wanting me to do all these love spells, and I don't do love spells. Like I sell some of them from other vendors and all, but I don't do those unless I will say this: I will get a reading done for that person, you know, myself, and I'll read whoever they're talking about, the couple, whatever, to see, you know, what that couple is going through or not. Like, cause here's the thing. Like, how do I explain this? Okay, so a lot of, especially nowadays, a lot of couples are together not naturally. Let me say that. It's usually some witchery that got them together, or, you know, a lot of people, I've heard the stories where someone came in between their marriage or their relationship and it ended up being witchcraft that separated them. You know, they got the 2 image candles and burnt them and used that spell and divided the family. So 9 times out of 10 people are with the wrong people, is what I'm saying. And I don't know, it's some fuckery for real out there, you know. And if you're not protected, if you're not aware, you know what I mean, it's just like, let me go on, because we're gonna get deep. And again, you know, my number you should see on the screen sometime, somewhere in this video. If not, you guys know my email. You can always give me an email or a call if you guys want to holler about further, you know, learning more about this stuff. Guys, I've been blessed to study over 20 years of, you know, different belief systems outside of just religion and spirituality and the standard. And so, and my gift, you know, it is to deal with that. I have the rare anointing by God, with God. So I've helped a lot of people over the years Once I entered my call years ago and I had my own awakening. But anyway, enough about me again, because I can go deep when it comes to this. This is my passion, is, helping people get delivered from it through the gifts and the avenues that Source has given me. So, I'm picking up so much stuff right now, you guys. Oh my God, please bear with me. Someone here is working with your fear. So someone is using magic on you and working with your fear. Fear, I always say, is false evidence appearing real. But they're working with your fear. There's things happening in your house. There's someone that's here. There's movements. There's energies you're feeling. Your blood is being used to bind a spirit or to tie a spirit to you or to themselves. I'm seeing someone is scripting. Even right now, as I'm speaking in this video, somebody is scripting, and someone is drawing a sigil. Okay, they always draw sigils. If you guys don't know what sigils are, please go look it up. Sigils in blood. They're using blood. I don't know if they're using an old school feather pen or literally their finger, but they're drawing sigils in blood. And this is another warning for those, especially females or anyone who's trying to do love spells to bind another person. You have to know that it's dangerous to do that, because it can cause a lot of backlash on you. But not just that, but who really are you binding to yourself? Think about this. Like, they could be a narcissist, they could be an abuser, they could be a sociopath, they could be a pedophile. I'm just saying, it just beguiles me how a lot of these younger women out here, young ladies, are getting so caught up in the trend of witchery because, oh my God, all the movies and oh my God, right? And I'm going to be a witch. And it's like, wow, they're just out here like loose cannons, just doing some stuff, not knowing what they're doing. They're calling on random deities and entities and spirit guides and not even knowing who they are, what they're about. There's just a lot of transgress going on here in these spiritual streets, and so it's very it's kind of walking a very thin line. Unfortunately, a lot of these new booty occultists, I call them baby witches, are working with blood here lately, whether it's human blood, animal blood. The movies have glamorized it, and they're not realizing that they're creating generational curses, and it's jacking up their entire bloodline, like literally, and it's stripping life force from them. And it's quite unfortunate. It is really quite unfortunate. Oh, some of you may say, well, why the blood moon, right? Well, the significance of the eclipse is it amplifies their rituals and it opens portals. Yeah. And usually they're used for, omens or miracles. And then also, we're going to talk about, signs of blood magic that's being done to you and how to recognize it as well. And then, of course, as a reminder, how to protect yourself and how to reverse spells, okay? Before we get into that, however, there's some more downloads that I'm getting. A lot. Okay. Yeah. So you guys need to know that life is about perception, right? It's all mental. You're in your mind, you're either imprisoned or you're free. We create our reality. A lot of times we literally have to stop and ask ourselves, how am I perceiving this situation? How do I perceive myself? How do I perceive my life? How do I perceive my career, my family? What is it that I perceive? And that, my friend, that is your reality. And Spirit is saying right now, Source is saying, we got to not only just let go of BS in others, but we got to start with our damn selves first. So that way we can return back to our harmonic state. What's a harmonic state, Lali? A harmonic state of love, peace, gratitude. Yes. I'm hearing the Macy Gray song. I try to walk away and I can't. Stumble, I try to hide it. It's clear the word of the letters when you're not here. I'm hearing the tune, but not so much the words. That's for somebody. Go listen to Macy Gray. Try. I think it's called Try. Yes, indeed. And then you're gonna realize your destiny, your purpose. Yes. We have to question ourselves, you guys. What role do I play? Why am I here? That's what somebody is saying. What role do I play? Why am I here? What is my mission? Yes. You got to get tapped in with your own divinity, is what Source is saying. Meaning, find out who is your true self. Know thyself. Come into your 100% real. People always say, I keep it real. Are you? Or are you still masked, wearing the mask? Who are you? We got to learn to come into our own authenticity. You know what I mean? Spirit saying present time is divine time. Now, time is infinite. Be like Nike, just do it. Give yourself permission to reach your highest potential. Take the journey. You'll never know where it takes you. Spirit is saying elevation equals transformation, and it is here. Stop limiting yourself. Master thyself. Control thyself. Or somebody else wills. What Spirit is saying. I'm hearing attunement. Swift, lightning fast for an Aries here. What do you want to do? Who do you want to be? Despite where you are in life right now, you are not. Know that you are not. You are not your past. Yes. Total lunar eclipse. Blood moon, aka worm moon. This is not just another moon phase, you guys. The Spirit says again, expect the unexpected. Stay focused. The guardians are here to help you breathe. Exhale, but not just yet, because there's still work to do. Yes, indeed. I have some messages too for the Bible Stumpers. Yes, indeed. So please do stay tuned. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Yes, okay. So for some of you who want to know who the enemies are that are working you or has been working you, I'm getting initials. They're like computer all over right now. I'm seeing them everywhere. The most one significant I'm going to call out, and it's somebody that you know. Okay, these are people that you know, but you're probably not familiar with knowing if they're working you or not. So you know some of these people, whether that's friends, neighbors, co-workers, people at the damn grocery store, post office, family, whatever, mates, spouses, who knows. But I'm calling out initials. Spirit is calling out initials. You're going to know who they are, but they're probably going to be shocked or in denial. Okay, first initial out is M. Person that's working you, been working you, doing craft magic spells, trying to stop you, trying to block you, whatever, delay you. J. Okay. MJ. It's not Michael Jackson. That's crazy. How did I hear M and then J right behind that? That's wild. Okay. A. Okay. A. Somebody, somebody's their initial starts with an A. I'm hearing W. K. Spirit says 5 more. Okay. D. R. Yep. Their first initial starts with an R. Okay, I'm hearing on that one could be their last name also. N. Ooh, N is highly significant. They've been really busy. C. And there's one more. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of them, Spirit. Which one? T. Okay. And then T. Yes. And you also need to know that the pagans are out there during this blood moon that's kicking in on Friday to draw down the moon. Again, if you don't know what that means, go do your research. What is drawing down the moon? This is the lunar eclipse, you guys. What is in the dark will soon be revealed to the light. Yes, but don't worry for the chosen. God said that it's all about to be clipped out. And you didn't even need a coupon. Yes, I see blood sacrifices, you guys. The veil is very thin. I mean, ultra thin right now. So some of you might be really, really sensing some things around you. By the way, let me say happy Ramadan, because I feel like I have some of my Muslim or Muslimina friends in here listening as well. I want to say happy Ramadan to you. Yeah, this is not normal. See, you guys may be experiencing unusual behaviors in people. Your animals will be acting kind of weird. That's because of the timeline shift. Spirit is saying just surrender to it, to the change. Someone here needs to go do their shadow work during this time period. Take advantage of it. There's a lot of transformation coming. It is here, you guys. This is not just another moon phase. Yes. Someone is changing from religious to Christ consciousness. You're being enlightened at this time. And for the rest of you, you're going to extend something very pivotal about the solar. Now, I know we're in the lunar eclipse phase, but you know the solar is coming up in a week or two, about 2 weeks actually, on the 28th. Yeah, and during this time, they'll be trying to stop and block you as usual, but there's nothing but growth and expansion. It's your birthright, okay? It's your freaking birthright. You're going to get and receive what you were born to have. Can't nobody take it from you. Spirit is said to let you know it's fade head. They're going to still do what they do because your light irritates their demons. Straight up. But yeah, they do use the blood to empower their spells, and they try and drain the life, in sacrifice. There's blood offerings being given right now at this time as well. Yeah. So do what you know to do. I feel like you're cleansing. Most of you who has been through this and it's not your first rodeo, you guys already know. Come on now, y'all know how it go. You know what to do. Just keep doing what you're doing. This is just a phase as well. Now, there is another warning. Y'all women out there that's walling out trying to catch a man, I have to say it again. Cut off. Cut off. You're cutting off your free will. You're saying, oh, let me bind him. Yeah, you don't know that this tends to be permanent. Again, you are creating a soul tie contract, and you may be catching a pedophile, a sociopath, or somebody that come home and say, hey babe, I'm gay. Like, yeah, really. A narcissist or an abuser. And sadly, for most dark curses, if they're done correctly, these type of blood magic rituals can last for generations, you guys. Yes, indeed. Full lunar blue moon. Ooh, blue moon. Somebody's gonna be really blue, depressed, down during this blood moon. Because you see your destiny. But this blood being used in these covens, and they're scripting, doing automatic writing, and it's double strength right now. They think. I see a Jamaican cult leader. A bloody blood clot. Yeah, they're using the blood to unalive somebody here. You're gonna hear it happen to them and not you. I know who you are. Yeah, it's gonna rebound. I hear bounce back. What's done negatively to hurt or harm someone, especially the chosen. Ooh, because I see you guys doing a lot of shielding anyway, so it's gonna bounce back. No worries, they can't take you down. Someone here is a witch coven working with your fears. It keeps coming up. They're working with your fear. Someone has collected blood, animal blood, to bind the spirit to yourself, to themselves, and you. That's why you can't get away. This happened over 10 years ago. Yeah, and you've been very happy. You've been very happy for a long time. Wow. Okay, you guys, we are now getting ready to go into some of the symptoms. Actually, before that, Spirit wants me to real quick get into some of the blood sacrifices that you guys might not be aware of. I'm gonna kind of zoom through this. Because I know that I can sense you guys' energy. A lot of you that you really want to get to the symptoms and know if you've been worked on or being worked on. So I get it. Okay, so blood sacrifices. So you got to know that witches have performed blood rituals that involve sacrificing, cutting, consumption of blood. Right? The rituals are believed to release energy that can be used for healing, sexual stimulation, including mental enhancement. Right? Now, witches, they also sacrifice animals or humans to harness the energy from the bloodshed. And more importantly, the ritual, the more valuable the victim must be to the witch, the more power, right? I know it sounds quirky, weird, but yeah, it's how they be thinking. Sacrifices can be made to celebrate a Sabbath or seal the success of a ritual, or as an ingredient even in a spell, right? In a cutting or anything. Witches can even cut themselves or each other. Witches also make incisions. I'm not talking about all witches. I'm talking about primarily the dark practitioners, right? Witches may make incisions on their palms to obtain blood for spells. Witches may pinch their fingers with a hat pin, like y'all see in the movies. Yeah, actually, you see that in the movies, and they be doing some of that stuff. They drink the blood sometimes. Witches may consume the blood after cutting themselves or each other or others. Witches may consume the blood as a component of the spell, even. But one thing about it is the blood rituals, they're part of a larger tradition of blood magic that has been practiced, you guys, across many civilizations over tons and tons of years. And blood has just been a very powerful symbolic association with life, death, and transformation. Why? Because it's in the blood, right? And for church folk, they say in the blood of Jesus, right? And everything is in the DNA, right? The blood, everything is in the blood. It's all in the blood. Somebody said the blood of Jesus. I hear you, church Bible stumpers out there. Yes, indeed. Now, how to recognize the symptoms of blood magic when it's being done on you. Okay, first of all, ask yourself this. Do you feel like you've been cursed or hexed by someone that's possibly playing with black magic, working it? If so, don't worry. There are some simple techniques you can use to break the spell. But you got to first examine reasons for thinking that you may have been cursed. Like, is there someone out there who wishes you ill? And why? It's usually, to be cursed by someone you don't know, the chances are very slim, right? It's usually someone that you do know, right? And if you had a run of terrible luck, it might mean that someone cast a bad spell upon you. It could be just you having a dry spell. But if perhaps, it occurs out of the blue and it keeps repeating itself, then you definitely probably want to take steps to remove the spell. Now, here are some of the symptoms. Now, these are some of the physical symptoms, okay? There's many different kinds. So, for one, always feeling fatigued, and it's sudden when it hits, right? Dizziness, unexplained illnesses that come and go, or you go to the doctor and they can't figure out what it is, frequent nosebleeds, cuts, bruises that appear mysteriously out of anywhere, nowhere. You was in a rough house and then you just got cut up and scratched up, or you woke up and you go wash your face and there's cuts all in your chest or whatever, your arms. There's also signs of intense nightmares, feelings like you're being watched all the time, or you walk and it seems like there's a wind or extra energy that's walking or running or biking or driving with you. Hearing whispers, lights going in and out, only when you're around. Unexplainable fears, depression, feeling overwhelmed when there's nothing to be overwhelmed or depressed about, being energetic and then suddenly having a drastic downside or down drop, low vibration. Now, for spiritual signs, bad luck in patterns, like financial losses back to back, or job losses back to back, or job issues back to back, relationship problems back to back, overweight, excessive weight, excessive illnesses, seeing symbols, dead animals popping up. That means that there's definitely some ritual remains near your home. Frequent thoughts about specific people, a pulling on your energy, amongst a lot of other stuff. But the main thing is, like, if it keeps happening in cycles and it's back to back, you'll notice, particularly if you are a person who don't believe. See, here's the thing. A lot of practitioners, especially the dark ones, they want you to be a person who doesn't believe, right? Especially you church folk, you Bible stompers. Oh my God, they are just hoping and begging and pleading that you don't believe. You know why? Because if you don't believe, then you will never get a reading or go do what you need to do to get cleansed. And what happens is, majority of the time, it ends up working, depending on who that Christian or that chosen person is, though, because I ain't gonna even lie. A lot of us, you can't be touched, especially once you've awakened and you know who you are and you know the things to block. And like, it's not your first rodeo, so you can suspect it from a mile away. You know what I mean? You're used to symptoms, or you know how to recognize them, and you know right away, and it's like bat out, right? And it's 24/7 protection anyways, right? That's a whole nother can of worms. But anyways, so you have to realize that if you don't believe, you'll never get nothing done. So it's kind of like I always say that if you were to be in the snow, if you've ever been in snow, if you pat and make a real tight rock out that snow, then you just roll it in the snow, and say it's even going down a hill, it starts accelerating, getting bigger and bigger, to before you know it, boom, it hits a tree or something, or it just busts open, right? If it feels it's what it's supposed to do, right? So it's really unfortunate those who don't believe in it, right? And yeah, you not believing can ward it off to a certain degree. I mean, this thing goes really deep, you guys. I mean, there's so many levels, and I couldn't just sit on here and just talk, or I'd be having one of them discussions for like weeks and weeks and weeks at a time, or like doing some big ass seminar, and they ain't trying to do none of that. And Spirit said that's different. Hopefully he never ever does. But anyway, again, if you guys want to talk more, you got some stuff going on, book a spiritual constellation with me. We go real deep, and it's not, no holds barred, so it's not all the joking and all the stuff like I be clowning on these videos. But I know know some things, you guys. Yeah, and I've helped a lot of people. I continue to help a lot of people, including myself, once I've woken up. And yeah. Anyways, so then, with that being said, on that aspect, you need to know that you just need to be aware and know what you need to do to take care of it. Again, this is just some little, quick things that some people can do. And a lot of these things actually work. Of course, there's other things you can do with these things that make them extremely more powerful. But for most people, this kind of stuff works. So, like protection against blood, magic, and dark rituals, right? Cleansing and warding, always. Like using salt, black tourmaline, the crystal, or obsidian to absorb negative energy. Of course, spiritual baths with hyssop, rue, rosemary to cleanse your aura. You can always burn dragon's blood, frankincense, and myrrh to break the spell. Also, you can do reversal spells using mirror work. And then, of course, there's prayers, there's return to sender jars, there's protective symbols, there's the Eye of Horus, the pinnacle, and sigils for protection. There's prayers to Michael, the archangel, Saint Benedict, and protective spirits. There's avoiding spiritual vulnerability, like literally just avoiding spiritual vulnerability, like not leaving your personal items out, hair, nails, blood, where they can be taken. Especially your hair is the biggest thing. It has been for cultures and cultures, up to this day. Do not leave your hair laying around, especially once you cut it. Make sure it's put inside the trash bucket, even at the salon. You don't know, there might be a hater in there watching you. Some people burn it. I have a thing against the burning thing, but I've known people that do burn their hair. Nails, you clip them. Be mindful of dreams. Sometimes witches enters through dreams to extract your energy because they know that you're in a not really low vibe state, but you're not that cautious. Just keep your energy field strong, with daily grounding, protection rituals, and saying your affirmations and vibe high. Pretty much, reinforce your energy field. And so, again, if you guys are going through some things or you need, further information, I can shoot you in the right direction. Just book a spiritual consultation with me. Yeah, and so anyway. Now, for y'all Bible stumbers, scriptures to research, you should see it on the screen. Joel, chapter 2, verse 28 through 32. Matthew, 24 through 29. The book of Acts, chapter 2, 16 through 21. And then Revelations, chapter 11 through 6. Yes, I'll give you guys a little bit of time for you guys to screenshot that or write it down. And then also, as I promised, you should see on the screen, break a blood magic spell. And I'm just going to read it as you guys are reading it, or for those who are impaired, they can't read. So also what you can do to break a blood magic spell is try finding, okay, this is crucial, try finding the source of the spell. You can either do that by getting a reading or going to a pastor, or maybe you're gifted where you see in a dream, you have intuition. Just try to find the source. If they use clothes, if they use money, if they use love, if they use blood, they use mirror, they use graveyard, they use the moon, what did they use? What was the source, right? Find the source of the spell, destroy the blood link. Use a counter spell or ritual that disrupts the magical connection. First of all, I know some of y'all are like, I can't believe she's saying all this. Oh my God, she's revealing our secrets. I can hear some witch right now saying that. Or somebody like, oh my gosh, she's actually saying all this. Look, I'm not a gatekeeper. Again, one day you guys will be, I actually made a couple, like 3 autobiographies that people have right now that know me really, 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 really well. But and I may make copies in the future. Who knows? It's up to God. But eventually it'll be a video or something where you guys will really know like my background and like where I've been and what's led up to who I am and where I am now. Anyways, yeah. I'm not a gatekeeper. So anyway, back to what we were talking about. So here's more detailed breakdown as you see on the screen, of course. Locate and destroy the blood link. Identify the source. If the spell is tied to a specific person or object, locate the source and destroy it or the blood link. Ritualistic destruction. Some blood magic spells can be broken through specific rituals or counter spells that sever the magical connection. Blood purification. Certain rituals or substances may be used to purify the blood involved in the spell, rendering it unable to sustain the magic. Counter magic. Counter spells. If you know the nature of the blood magic, you may be able to cast a counter spell or a ritual to disrupt or reverse the effects, believe it or not. Yes. Magical barriers. Erecting magical barriers or wards can prevent the blood magic from affecting you or your surroundings. Time and distance. Distance. Blood magic spells can sometimes be weakened or broken by increasing the distance between the source and the target. So, like, sometimes being in the wrong town, wrong state, wrong country is not working out for you. And specifically, you have haters that are sending shit to you to destroy your life or make your life some type of way other than you living at your highest right. Okay? So sometimes moving away, or people not knowing where you live is a good thing in that case. Time. Some blood magic spells have a limited duration and effects may fade over time. So, like a lot of love spells, generally, love spells, they fade. And this is why, people are practitioners that do love spells, they keep clientele coming for years because people that are like that, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, for that person, I should say, they will keep spending the money and finding a way. I knew a girl back in the day who had 3 jobs and a side hustle, and man, she was trying to get that man. I knew it was going to be bad. And years later, when I found out that she get him, I heard that she did get him, but then she almost lost her life because I guess the whole family turned on her, and turns out they knew island magic, and man, she's got all kind of illnesses with her body, and it turned out bad. Again, this is why I say, like, if it ain't natural, just be single and love your damn self. You feel me? Other than that, like, why? Like, I don't know. Anyway, consult with experts. If you are facing a powerful or complex blood magic spell, seek guidance from experienced magical practitioners or those with knowledge of such spells. And then protection. Wear protective clothing or amulets that can ward off or absorb the effects of a blood magic spell. And then, of course, if you need to book a spiritual consultation, email or call. Yeah, there you go, guys. And then, alrighty, and you should see the protection affirmations called Shield Yourself on the screen. I'm just going to have a moment of silence while you guys read that, screenshot it, write it down. So if you're writing it down, you're probably going to have to rewind a couple times, honey. Okay, but yeah, definitely you want to shield yourself. And then also you'll after that see the do's and the don'ts. So you guys want to hear me talking for a minute, we'll just keep it on the screen for a while, and then you guys can screenshot it and or print it, whatever you need to do. Okay, alrighty. And when we come back, I will finally give you my final thought, and then I'm out. Yeah. Alright, so you should see it on the screen. Be back in just a moment.
And here comes my final thought. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Don't forget to like. Please do share to raise the awareness. And stay tuned as we have advertisements for things that can help you or somebody that you may know. I'm Lali Cosmo, and she knows.